Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently at war, of course, with the Valdari Peacekeepers, and we've gotten quite a lot of territory on that front. So that is fantastic. And also, we appear to be entering allergy season. I apologize if I'm a little bit stuffed up today, but hopefully that's not coming through too much. I've been trying to keep things clear, but we'll see if that is too much of a problem. But for right now, we're going to take forward. However, I'm a little surprised by the fact that we have 18,000 alloys right now. I was actually not expecting to have that many. I don't know why, but we do. So the Nephrite is back and is ready to be reinforced. So we're going to go ahead and do so. That will spend all of our alloys. We're also sending them over to get repairs. So that'll be fine. The Bloodstone requires orders, and its orders are going to be pretty much... Well, looking at the hyperspace lanes here, we're going to have to go over to Zabine. Now, that's a 114k. So we're probably going to want to await reinforcements. We're attacking here, and that's no problem. That's already dealt with. So we're going to have these guys come up over to Rodan, and then from there they're going to come down to Jap, and we're going to be ready to launch a joint attack on Zabine.
Research complete.
So that'll be fine. Our starbase cap just came up, always great. I think monthly unity is the way to go from here. Now we are at 339,000 unity. We should do something about that. We also need to dump our minerals for the moment. So with regard to our unity, I kind of want to just keep going here and see what the maximum tier is. This should be interesting. That's definitely going to be useful information for figuring out how we want to handle these things later on. Now, this Forge world does require a job, and to that end, we're absolutely putting in civilian replicomplexes. That is 100% a big deal. And all of this over here appears to be fine, so no problem there. Now, we did lose a starbase somewhere, but all of these guys, they're going to head in to Thabit. Now, this is not going to be a particularly powerful location, but we'll head in there. I also want to jump drive over to Traber, of course, and once we arrive there, we'll land on Towenson. Actually, Luincy will be closer, so we'll probably go there instead. Let's just wait for this jump drive to go off. That's going to be in 7 days. We'll need to unpause for that to actually happen. There we go. And then they're going to land on Luincy. Perfect. So, of course, the Nephrite is just chilling over here. These guys are going to head back and attack the Exocore. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go do that. We're also going to need to defend against the extra orbital core over here. But we're going to be freed up over here very, very soon. In fact, we could have just the Ruby Sophite push forward over here, and then we could take the Underworld Sovereign as well as the Topaz Sophite. Those can both come over to Hiamen. Now, that'll take them a little while to get there. That's understood. They can start heading over that way. Excellent. So that's underway. The Bloodstone requires additional orders, but it is awaiting reinforcements. So that's fine. We're going to wait for this fleet to come in, and with the 2 fleets, we should have no problem taking out the fort in Zabine. Excellent. So the Exocore is, in fact, dealt with. We're going to head over there and then head back over here. Okay. We're being pulled in multiple directions over here. We obviously need more fleets over on this front. But we're pretty clear over here now, so no problem there. No problem whatsoever. So that's great. Up to the north, things are pretty much dealt with. There's very little to be done up here. Although our armies could definitely be used to attack over here. Now, we are still constructing our second army force. I'm going to queue up a whole bunch more clone armies right now. And that is going to be used to have eventually 2 armies. But for now, a lot of these are going to be reinforced. Okay, let's call that good for now. This refinery station requires a job, and we're doing just fine. So realistically, civilian replacomplexes.
We have taken their planet. Seize their credits.
Excellent. We have landed successfully over here. We'll go land on Towenson next. What do they have there for defenses? Okay, they've got some. That's fine. We're going to continue to push down over this way, of course. And let's check in on our fleets here. The Diamond requires orders, as does the Bloodstone. The Diamond and Bloodstone are both in this location, of course, and they're going to both head into Zabine here. There we go. The Nephrite will continue to reinforce. Perfect. And the Bronzite has arrived over here. They're going to go after the Astral Core for right now. And the Astral Core, are they attacking here? Yes, they are. Okay. So we're going to head on in over there, no problem. The Nephrite will continue to be reinforced. We are halfway through reinforcing the Nephrite. So that's beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Now we're going to hit Grumium, and then Amory we're going to downgrade, as well as this one here, as soon as that's done regenerating. That'll take a little bit of time. We're probably going to upgrade Grumium. This is a decent location to defend. So that's something we'll think about doing. Now we're going to make sure that we get this starbase back, and then we're going to go attack Jugrad again. There we go. Excellent. So we've successfully landed in Traber, and this is a solar panel network. I think we're going to downgrade that. That's probably not worthwhile. Then we're going to come on in over here and land on Shorving. Perfect. So that'll be great. Now, we are at 68% war exhaustion here. If they enforce a status quo peace, we're okay with that. We've taken basically everything we want. I mean, we want to land on more locations over here. There is this location here, but we can't really land there or here. We are going to definitely want to land on Lictabon, and then come down over this way from there, as well as attacking over here. Like, we can get plenty more territory, but it'll be a little bit. We'll downgrade this starbase, and we're going to start upgrading this one, and swap this over to a gun battery, missile battery, and a target uplink computer, and we'll just move that upgrade to Starhold down to the bottom. Perfect.
Our landing party has reached enemy shores.
Now then, there's probably additional ones that we can downgrade. And where would those be? Over here? Yeah, Rodan would be a good one to downgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. We've successfully attacked Zabine. We did take losses as expected, but that's fine. So what else is over here? The Zigmach are here, so we'll actually have to move in over this way from here. Okay. Then there's some Valdari over here, over here. They did take over Oscum. That's fine. Yeah. We're going to have a number of locations to attack here fairly soon. The Ruby Safite is going to begin reinforcement, but not yet. This is still pretty much all going to go to the Nephrite for the moment. We're just going to chill here and hold this location until the Grumium starbase can kind of hold its own, because we can't really get back out here to defend this very easily. So that's definitely something that we're going to need to do. So the Ruby will chill here, and that's completely fine. Now, this construction ship can actually come out over this way and start building. This construction ship could start building over here. And this construction ship, where can we have that build? Perhaps over here. Yes. Cool. We'll go do that for now. We'll go get that underway. Now we're going to be pretty positive on our consumer goods fairly soon. I want to double check our edicts, make sure that those are still up. They are. Now we could go and do a recycling campaign. And actually, I think I'm going to do that for right now. We're pretty positive on energy credits, so we should be fine on that front for the moment. There's a lot of ships flying around over here, and that's fine. We have successfully invaded Shorving, and so next we're going to land on Boonin. Excellent. So we are now positive on consumer goods, and now we need food. And we need a lot of food, actually. Like a whole lot of food. So that's definitely something to think about. Now, we're going to have this fleet and our Juggernaut. They're going to push their way down to Rosales here. Orem and Jurup are going to be kind of tough to take, but they're substantially weakened from last time. We'll move down to Xeris. Perfect. Okay, we've got 2 Starbase Cap available, so that's fine. These guys want a non-aggression pact. I mean, for now, that's okay. But I'm not going to. I don't want to spend the influence. So that'll be fine. Like, I'm not really too worried right now. Things are going quite well at this moment. So we're going to have these Valdari locations taken very soon. And then the Ruby is probably going to come down over this way. Actually, we can probably send that now. We know that they don't have any fleets really in this area. The Starbase here is going to continue to upgrade, so that's fine. And our fleets are going that way. And that's because the Zikmok took these locations. Unfortunate. Energy credits from jobs is okay. Oh wow, we're making 4K minerals? Okay. That's more than I expected for sure. We're going to grab more energy credits from jobs for the moment. Now the Bronzite is doing battle over here. We don't expect this to be very difficult at all. And that's going to head up over this direction. Cool. The Nephrite is getting very close. We do need to sell off our minerals, and so we shall. There we go. The Nephrite is getting very close to being fully reinforced. How much do we need right now to fully reinforce? 60k would be for every fleet. That's really not that bad. So that's acceptable. And we're doing just fine economically as well. We're going to jump drive down to Thobit with our army here, and they're going to land on Showard. And that will then be ours. So that's basically the entire Dustican unity annexed. So that is beautiful. We're very happy about that. And we're definitely going to be waiting for our Juggernaut before we attack Orem. There's no doubt about that. The Nephrite is getting to the point now where it can be used offensively again. We are lacking a Titan here still. And that's going to take a while to construct. That said, we are constructing a Titan as we speak. Is that going to the Nephrite? Yes. So that's only 300 days away. Not too bad there. We've finished attacking over here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to need to make our way over to Lictabon. We'll arrive there in 254 days, rather, and we'll land on this world here. Cool. So we are continuing to build up our second army. Our first army, of course, it has dropped to about 60% capacity, but that's okay for right now. These construction ships require orders, and they're going to keep on a-working. Are you actually building this? Looks like you are. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at that later on. We do want to extend our deal. Absolutely. The Topaz requires orders, as does the Juggernaut here. They're going to go into Orem. Beautiful. The Nephrite is actually at full strength now. Perfect. So we're going to need to move down here, take all of this territory back. And the Valdari actually have their Colossus down over here. Interesting. So we're definitely going to need to take all that territory back. And we're going to eliminate this base. It shouldn't be any real problem. In all honesty, this should be completely fine. We'll take a few losses here and there. But yeah. Completely and totally fine. As expected. So next up, we're going to go to Vimas Bashpat. That'll be okay too. And we can see that there is this going on. So I'm actually going to jump drive the Juggernaut at this point over to Xeris. And the Juggernaut will be able to fight all of these little guys. Now, these guys might jump out in time. They are. So we're actually going to go to Jagrod. And then from there down to Xeris. Okay. So the Juggernaut will be responsible for guarding this little area over here. They've been sending just tiny little fleets, and that's not too frightening. We're going to come up over here. How strong is this starbase? Only 27k. Sure. So that's not bad. We're going to build mining stations here in Valonis. Beautiful. This is Valdari over here, but it's actually occupied Valdari territory. The Nephrite is just waiting on its Titan at this point. And we're probably going to end up jump driving it down to Sethelback. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. Excellent. This shipyard does not need to exist, but we do want to invade over there. What's the status of our armies? Okay. We're making our way over. And these guys, they have 40 now. So we could probably get away with running some invasions down over here. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get a new general, and that'll be this guy. We'll jump drive down to Zastia. And once there, we will go ahead and land over here. We can always move additional reinforcements in if we need them. So the Nephrite is in position over here, and I want them to come on over here. Okay, we're going to catch at least one of their forces. It would be nice if we caught this other one. I don't necessarily think that we will. However, we'll arrive in Xeris pretty soon here. Now, the Topaz is going to attack Jurup, and this won't be anywhere near as difficult as it was previously. Their capital, of course, that's going to be a tough one to crack. The Bronzite is repairing currently. We'll head over to Luthia. This is unfortunate. We can't head to Luthia. In fact, we need to jump drive over here. And I really hate it. These guys came in at exactly the wrong time. It's okay. It's not great, but we're going to jump drive in and we'll deal with it. Now, they're going to go up and attack our army. However, we have made it in. We had to jump drive a single system to do it, but we got here in time. Like I said, they got here at exactly the wrong time. So we're going to head on in, and these guys, their mission is to land over here, but the hostile starbase is preventing the invasion at this moment. Okay, so these guys are attacking over here. And in fact, this should be over. This construction ship requires orders, and its orders are to head over here and build a starbase if they're not already. They are. So they should have been done by now, shouldn't they? We'll see if they cancel it. They may cancel it. So the Topaz is over here in Jurup. And for the time being, I want it to head down over this way. Cool. The Ruby is over in Wasat, and its mission is pretty much to clean up all of this territory that they took from us. Like so. Now, we do see a decently strong army over here. I do think that we should reinforce this fleet. There we go. And the Nephrite is, of course, down here attacking Xeris. In theory, you guys are supposed to be taking this starbase. Any moment now, guys. Apparently they're not interested. Okay. Well, that's fine. The Bronzite is done up over here-ish. It's going to go up over like that, and then these guys, as soon as they're done here, they're going to push down over to Hieroscan. That'll be the idea there. Now, there are some reasonably strong units over here, but we can pull these guys back, and that's what we'll do as soon as we're done in Rakaron. Okay. So you guys are going to push down over here. Excellent. The Bloodstone is... This is going to be awkward for them. There's kind of nowhere else for them to go over here, is there? And in fact, in order to get out, they have to jump drive. Our best bet would be to jump drive over here to this wormhole. And so we shall. Oh yeah, we forbade access through here because we were having awkwardness with our L-gate. That's right. But we definitely don't need that anymore. So that'll be fine. How's this system over here in Grumium looking? That's improved. It's not fixed, but it's better. The diamond is, of course, also going to jump drive over here. Now, we are currently full on minerals. We're going to go ahead and sell those off. Our food situation is not getting better, and we need to ditch some... We need to ditch some star bases. So let's see what we have available to ditch. This one would be a good one. We'll go ahead and downgrade that. This one is also a good one to downgrade, so we'll do that as well. That should put us back to positive in energy credits. Our food situation is dire. No doubt about that. To the point where I'm going to put an agriculture district in on this tech world for right now. That's the only job that we need right now, though, so that's a little sad. Now, these guys, they're going to land over here on Verlot. Perfect. And these guys have successfully taken Lictabon. Now, Lictabon, we don't need this starbase, so we can downgrade that one as well. And then from here, their mission is going to be to head down towards Tharum. Now, I think they're going to be able to jump drive there from Scott or from Yonex Maw. One or the other. We'll just head on down there.
We grow ever stronger.
This construction ship requires orders, and its orders are to build a starbase here. We're already 54% done here. Are we going to get this? We shouldn't, but okay. If they're going to let us, I'm fine with that. The diamond and the bloodstone require orders. Both of them are here right now, and for the moment, I'm going to send them back to Trabano for the purposes of repairs and resupply. Excellent. So that's fine.
Party has reached enemy shores.
Apparently our starbase cap wildly dropped. Down to 46. Wondering why that happened. We definitely need to ditch a few more starbases. So, to that end, Chalks, we're going to downgrade. This one, I would like to put in more solar panel networks, but we can't build those. So that would be better, but this is a shipyard. We're going to downgrade that as well. Yeah, there's a wormhole there. We're probably going to rebuild it later. Katana is fine. Okay. So I think that's what we've got for right now. Now, they did manage to take out this starbase, which is unfortunate. And that's actually what caused our starbase cap to drop. For sure. Because that was a strategic coordination center. We'll get that back. That will definitely be back in a bit. So that'll be fine. And once we have that, our starbase cap will improve. Now, we do need to build our mining and research stations here. Excellent. And all of our ships are on the move at the moment. How about our armies? Well, not all of them are. These guys are in Yonex Maw, and from there we want them to jump drive down to Tharum. And they're going to land on Zergav Vibafilab. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay, this army over here, they're going to land up here. There. And then this fleet, they are still making their way down over this way. That's fine. Cool. So we're going to send this fleet up this way. I want to cut off the Rontor sect, for sure. This is the Zikmok. That's not ideal. The Zikmok actually control this. So we're a little bit cut off over here, actually. We'll just chill here for the moment. And we'll call this good. I guess. It'll do. So the Valdari are not doing well. I think that's very clear. The Topaz are heading back over this way, and we do definitely want to reinforce them. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Our landing party has reached enemy shores.
The Nephrite and this Juggernaut, they're going to move back to Hallex. And that's fine as well. So we're landing up here. That's going very well. Overall, I'm quite pleased with how this war is going. We do need to give orders to this construction ship, and it's actually going to come up over here. It'll take it a bit to get there, but that's fine. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to, well, we're going to have to take back this station again. They're going to take a few losses, but they're going to win this. So we'll have to do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.